6 on the RNAV, low approach only, Anson County.
I never did see that traffic. They've passed us at this point, so they're over here now. Same altitude, 3,000. 4 miles or less, maybe 3.5. Obviously no factor.
No. This is our distance from...
That's how far off the course you are, 2.5 miles. You're 14.8 miles from Anson.
Ah, okay.
You took off to the north and then just turned on the heading. So when we set the GPS up, we were at Goose, but then you flew, well, exactly 2.6 miles north, then turned.
Okay.
And you're flying parallel with it.
I see.
So what you can do is either A, turn right and go intercept it, or just hit the direct to button and plot a new course.
Right.
Activate, and now it's got a new course, which is a slightly different heading to fly. You were flying 111, now it's a 123.
I have a thing from Garmin.
We'll
An
simulate
app
it.
from Garmin to practice on my computer at home. I haven't gotten into it as much yet.
What airplane do you prefer to fly? Which ones have you flown?
Newberry County, Diamond South 32 Lima is overflying the field, so we'll be heading out to the south-southwest.
Which one of the 140s? Bravo?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was. Matter of fact, I think I flew both of those.
Okay.
Both of the 140s.
Well, there's another one now, 360.
Yeah, I saw that one there.
It's back on the line. At some point, 091 will be back. They're supposed to be painting it.
They're gonna paint it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's not cheap.
No. We're going to do it ourselves, though, so it will be cheaper.
Oh, okay. You're allowed to do that? That's
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Andrew's an AMP. He can do it.
Oh, okay.
All right, cool. Let's take a look at one of those steep turns.
Okay.
And I think I figured out why that traffic goes smooth. It just went to 2,700 feet above us. Now it's back to 0. So something's going on with the
Anson County
ASB.
traffic, 704 Alpha, 4 miles out on RNAV 16, low approach only, Anson County.
Sorry, I can barely hear that. Say it again.
Oh, I was saying that traffic that I was telling you about. I think it's something going on with their ADSB or ours.
Oh, okay.
Because it jumped to 2,500 feet above us,
Right.
and then back to 0. Like I watched it that fast, go up and down. So that would explain why we can't see them.
All right.
So yeah, let's do a clearing turn. So we'll turn left to 030, about 90 degrees or so. Looking for traffic.
All clear left.
Alrighty. Yeah, we can take it back to the east.
Back right.
Davidson County, check them 218 Deltas, about 5 miles to the east. We'll be entering on the downwind for
So the pre-maneuver checklist,
Davidson
crack, is what some people use.
Say again now?
Just turn this up. How about now? You hear me better?
There we go. Yeah.
Okay. So the pre-maneuver checklist crack is what a lot of people use.
Okay.
C stands for clearing turns,
Clearing turns.
which we just did. R for reference, so reference the heading. So straight ahead,
Yeah, I
we've got the
nice-
power lines,
Yep.
and we're facing a 1, 2, 3 heading or so.
Okay.
A for altitude, we're at, well, 3,000, we'll climb a little bit, get back up. The other A is for area. We're in a good area, we got plenty of fields, there's no city or anything below us. And the last C is configuration. So flaps are retracted, mixture's full and rich, and we can do fuel pump on, I guess, for high performance maneuvers, so we'll do that. Whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Let's go fuel pump on.
That's at 667, white latitude,
Awesome.
up 20 miles.
All right, so just a quick brief. We're going to start the rotation into the left-hand turn. As we get to the 30-degree mark or so, we're going to add a touch of power, a couple hundred RPM, just a little bump of power.
Okay.
as we continue to roll into the 45-degree bank angle, which is that little tiny...
next to the last one.
Next to the last one, yep.
Okay.
And bring it all the way around, sir.
All right.
Whenever you're ready.
There, we're going right now.
All right, bump your power. Keep rolling, keep rolling. There's 45 degrees. A little bit more. There you go. Coordination looks good. Altitude's hold. Relax that nose just a little, getting a little above the horizon. There you go. Good job. 90 degrees to go, Cap. Here comes those power lines. Roll out on those power lines. And pull your power back a little bit so you don't balloon up at the end. That's perfect, man. Okay, good job.
Shiloh traffic.
Go try one to the right.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, same procedure. Start the roll, then add the power.
Okay.
Get about 30 degrees or so. Keep banking, keep banking, keep banking. One more bank. Although that nose is pretty high above the horizon. Okay. Keep rolling, there's 30 degrees bank angle. Keep coming, keep coming. Keep coming to 45, you got it. There's 45. Need to touch a right rudder when you do the right ones.
Okay.
Nice.
Doing is learned last time.
Hold that nose up just a little bit higher on the horizon. There you go.
Keeping my eyes outside.
About 45 to go. There's your power lines. Nice. Well, you got good stable air. It's a lot easier, huh?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
A lot less eventful.
Yeah.
Good job.
For 2-4, Davidson County.
Right back on course here.
All right, so we're 6 miles from Anson. Right down there is Anson.
Okay, oh, got it. Got
Yep.
it. Across midfield. Wait, where are we going?
Just go 3-4. I haven't heard anybody. There's a couple of people maneuvering south of the field as if they're going for 3-4.
Right.
I haven't heard them call it yet.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and leave the fuel pump on.
Might as well, yeah.
We're going to go ahead and I think I'll go ahead and turn the landing lights on now. Bring it down.
Yeah, we'll just be doing normal landings. No worry about short or soft field or anything like that. We'll just do normal.
Okay.
Nice and easy. I don't care a whole lot about precision.
Okay.
Just want it to be soft and center line. So if you land long, I don't care. If you land a little short, I don't care.
Okay.
Just get comfortable with it.
Anson County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey. 5 miles from the northeast inbound, runway 34, Anson County.
Northwest.
Northwest.
Just look at the bottom of the indicator.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, and so you're between north and west. That's where you're coming from.
Yeah. This is a 1,700 foot pattern?
1,300.
1,300, okay.
Strong traffic, King of 5 with a pop about 6 miles north of the field. We'll be about the field on the left downwind for 26 shore off.
All right, pattern looks clear from here. Runway looks pretty clear. I was here this morning. There really isn't any ice or anything. In the taxiways, there's a little bit. On the runway is good. But it's probably melting off fast now.
Yeah, we got the UV rays here in the south. I love that.
There's 13. Good job, man. You're doing good.
Thank you.
Flying good.
Anson County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey, 2 miles to the northwest, inbound runway 34, Anson County.
Watch that altitude. And I would just trade the airspeed for altitude. I'll just pull the nose up. Because we're going to start bleeding off some airspeed anyway.
Left downwind 26 shore.
Yeah, add a little power. Still got a little bit of a descent going. About 300 or 400 feet a minute.
Anson County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey, joining downwind runway 34, Anson County. Yeah, the altitude control is definitely a weak spot of mine. And the saturation, I just got to know where to look, when to look there. I'll get it.
You'll get it. All right, so a touch close.
Yeah.
So maybe turn a little to the right. Let's create a little separation. We already got our fuel pump and lane light on. The mixer's already full rich, so we've configured thus far. Once we get down there to the 1,000-foot markers, we'll pull our power back to start our descent.
Go to 1.
With 1 flap, yeah, 1 degree of flap. 1 notch of flap. 10 degrees. Yeah, something like this is about right. If you want to go back parallel to the runway now, for distance, this is a good distance. And there's your 1,000-footers. So, power back in 1 notch. Well, hang on, stop for a second. We gotta get a little slower before we go 1 notch.
Okay.
Pull that nose up for me.
Draw traffic, King Air
Pull that nose up.
turning left base, 26.
There you go. There's white arc. Now 1 notch.
Power out of here.
Alrighty. So, I like to look at the vertical speed indicator. This is the more important instrument right now. We want 500 feet a minute, so pull some power back. Less power. Less power. Then you go ahead and turn left. There's our 45-degree mark.
Anson County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey, turning left base, runway 34, Anson County.
There's 500 feet a minute. How you feeling on your pressure? Do you give yourself some up trim?
Yeah, probably do that.
Alright, do that now then. Don't worry so much about the flaps. Yeah, get that back pressure out of there.
There we go.
Look to the right. To the
Anson County
left.
traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey, turning left final, runway 34, Anson County.
There you go, flaps 2. And I would say flap 3 until you're sure that you can glide to the runway. If you
Okay.
put it in now, it's just creating a bunch of unnecessary drag.
Right.
Unless you're really high, which we kind of are because our descent isn't quite right. So let's use a little bit less power for now. Airspeed's fine at 75 or so. Let's go flaps 3. I think we've made the grass. Got 4 white, a little high, gonna land a little long, not a big deal. Don't dive for it, because you're just gonna create speed. A little bit of right rudder to keep that nose right down the center line. A little more right rudder. There you go, right there. And power to idle across the numbers. Eyes at the end of the runway, just flying in ground effect, holding it off, holding it off. Don't let it land, don't let it land. There you go. Holding it off, there you go. Very good.
I got to get used to that.
Flaps retracted all the way to 0.
Okay.
Let's get back on the center line, a little bit of left rudder. And airspeed's alive. There's 55, a little nose up. Let it fly when it wants to. Job. Hand on that throttle, or the instructor will pull it out on you.
That's what we do. That's what we do. That's my, I catch that every time I watch one of my videos. And it's like, I gotta, it's a habit. A bad habit.
Anson County traffic, this is Bonanza 89 Sierra. We're 4 miles.
One reason that could reinforce it, take your hand off for a second. If this were loose,
Yeah.
I bet you hear a difference.
Oh yeah, you can hear it.
But it's subtle.
Yeah.
And you may not notice that if you're test saturated. I've already dialed you back 150 RPMs. You don't have all that you could have.
Right.
That's all that you could have. So really, you're just making sure it stays in there. That's the mission.
Anson County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey, turning left, crosswind, runway 34, Anson County.
But let go of the button. Oh, there you go.
Another bad habit.
There you go. Power rack. You're at 1300 now. Keep coming back. Keep coming back.
Marlboro County, Cherokee 714.
You're looking for this to stabilize. A little bit less power.
There we go. Come on, baby. Go to 2.
Reduce that power again for me now that you got flaps 2. Keep turning. Let's go ahead and turn. profile.
Hens County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey, turn final runway 34, Hens County.
Power way back.
9562 Papa, 5 miles out on the iOS runway 34, County.
Easy on the airspeed there. Keep the nose down while you're slipping. There you go. Lower that nose. There you go. Much safer way to slip. Keep the nose down. Alright, power to idle across the numbers. Get a little lower before you round out. Eyes at the end of the runway, just hold it off. Just fly down there. Not too high on the nose, not too high. Hold it off, hold it off, hold it off, hold it off. Don't let it land. Look at that.
There we go. That's nice. That was smooth.
A little bit of left rudder. Trying to get back to that center line. Hand on the throttle.
Oop.
A little bit of back pressure. She's ready to fly. Good job. Hey, Hens County traffic, 33 Whiskey's on the go, runway 34, making left close traffic, Anthem. Good job.
Thank you. Repetition, the mother of mastery.
It's easy to get behind the airplane, especially early on.
Yeah.
A lot of things happen in there back to back to back. And the big thing to prioritize is airspeed and descent profile. So if you don't have a good descent profile, you're already behind the airplane, and now you're high.
Right.
Add another task. And so power management is the key there. A lot of people are just leaving too much power in, especially this winter time with these really nice low density altitude days.
Hens County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey, turn crosswind, left crosswind, runway 34, Hens County.
There you go, there's your altitude. Start pulling that power back. Way back. Further than you think. More chop.
More?
Yeah, big chop. Pull it way back.
Gotta go to 1.
Like that much.
Okay.
Like a 1500. Let that, you want to hear that engine settle down.
I see.
Because we're hunting for 500 feet a minute, and we're trying to trim ourselves out to like 80-ish, 85 or so.
Okay.
75 is the approach speed that we're looking for, but 80 is not the end of the world. You're still in the downwind leg. You're not even base yet. There you go.
Hens County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey, turning base, runway 34, Hens County. Let go of the mic, RC.
Labs 2.
Hens County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey, turning final runway 34, Hens County.
Even with that big chop of power, still high, right?
Yeah.
So take that mental note that, man, I use too much power, don't I?
Yeah, yeah.
I can pull this thing way back.
That's a good thing to think about. That power is why I'm too high.
Hand on the throttle.
Oh.
You're good. I'd say you've made the grass if you want to go flaps 3.
Good.
2 white, 2 red, looking good. Got 500 feet a minute and 70 knots. Add just a touch of power for me. Eyes at the end of the runway, a little lower, a little lower on the nose. You want to see the runway. If you can't see it, you can't fly to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what happened there is you rounded out too high, then you
Yeah.
lost energy. As soon as you pull the nose up, you lose energy. Then your sink rate is going to start increasing.
That's my bad habit right there.
Yeah, I got to get a little lower. A little left rudder to get back toward the center. Hand on the throttle. She's ready to fly. Nose up.
All right, so you see my bad habits.
Ah, you're fine.
Well,
Don't be too stressed.
I'm not stressed. I'm just like, you know, there's a DPE here.
Yeah, you're not going your check ride.
No.
You shouldn't be good at this. You're not supposed to be good at this yet. You're right on course.
I beat myself up a little bit. I gotta.
Yeah, you gotta quit that. That doesn't help the training at
Yeah,
all.
you're right. County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey, turning final, runway 34, Hance County. And let's see.
Yeah, you made the grass. Go ahead and go 3.
Okay, going to 3.
Alrighty, so let's get a little lower this time before we flare and start the round out. Just a touch of power for me. You had like a 700 foot a minute going. Lower that nose, keep flying down. There you go, power to idle. Keep coming down, keep coming down. Alright, now hold it off, hold it off. Don't fly up or down, just hold it, fly at level. There you go.
Yeah, not too bad.
Not bad at all.
Okay.
Flaps retracted.
Yep.
Do you have a question you were going to ask me?
Yeah, I think, so it looks like we are
Nose up. She's
coming
ready.
to idle
Yeah.
before we're doing the flare.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Still got a nose down attitude, and we're rolling out of that power. If you want to hold it a little longer, you can. As mentioned before, I don't really care about where you land. I just want it to be a quality landing right now. Once we get to the point of precision landing, sure. Probably going to leave a little power in there. But right now, I'm just trying to point you like relatively within 500 feet of where you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
And you're landing a little short. You know, obviously 1,000 footers is the goal. Hand on throttle. Obviously 1,000 footers is the goal, but I mean that's the eventual goal.
Yeah.
Right now, it's just put it down safely and elegantly.
Yes.
Yeah, nice quality landing.
Isn't it? Butter. 1,000 foot, we're going to go ahead and make that turn. Cherokee 33.
Left.
Hance County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey, turning left base, runway 34, Hance County.
You can lower that nose a little bit in the turn there. Very good.
Way to 2. Hance County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey, turning final runway 34, Hance County.
Alright, let's add a little power and lower that nose since we're down to 60. We'd like to have about 70 or so through here. Don't want to get too slow too early.
Right.
A little power. A little more. A little lower. Not down, just hold it off, hold it off. There you go, nice and gentle, hold it off, hold it off.
Okay, so this time was good because I'm not pitching the nose up.
9, overflying the...
My goal is to put this dash on the asphalt, at the very far end of the asphalt.
Ah.
Okay, that's the side picture that you want to look for.
Left 3-4, sorry.
If you can't see the other end of the runway because your nose is so high,
Yeah.
that ain't gonna be a good landing.
Yeah, that's a habit of mine. So now I think I know what to do.
If you see all of the runway in front of you, your nose is too low. So just trying to keep that
Right on it.
nose pointed at the end of the runway down there. Hand on throttle.
Oh, man.
That's alright. We'll get it. Let them know you're on the go, runway 34, since we do have somebody in the pattern.
Hens County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey, on the go, runway 34, Hens County.
Good job.
Thank you.
Those are a lot better than I thought they were going to be. You were kind of speaking ill of the devil there. I thought, wow, he's going to suck.
I second guess myself.
He's struggling.
That's what I do.
That's not bad. Now I know Debbie Downer in my left seat over here.
Hens County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey, turn to left crosswind, runway 34, Hens County.
I know you're a big sim guy. The sim sucks for landing.
Oh yeah,
It's good
absolutely.
for pattern work in the
Yeah.
sense of what should I do at this point,
Yeah.
but the feel is just not there.
We should be looking for 80 here. We're gonna get that nose up just a little bit.
Nice.
Tower traffic, Cherokee 60 following on the open.
Hens County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey, turning base, runway 34, Hanson County.
A little power. Got 700 feet a minute going here, and we're getting a little slow. So add
Yeah.
power. Lower the nose. Turn final.
Hens County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey, turning final runway 34, Hanson County.
And just like that, you're back to a nice 70, 75 knot. So you just add the power, lower the nose.
All right, let's see if I can get that sight picture
Yeah.
into the runway.
Get a little lower before you round out. Get a little lower. There you go. Now round out. Try to hold it up there. Hold it up there. Hold it up there. Look at that.
Okay. Now I think it's clicking.
Oh yeah. Look
Now
good.
I think it's clicking. Okay. Hens County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey, on the go, runway 34, Hens County. And I didn't get it exactly there, but it was a lot smoother.
Lower the nose. Lower the nose.
Got me. That's good. I'm glad you did that. I'm glad you did that. That's...
Hudson County traffic, Archer
I gotta get it in my head.
Currently 5 miles out to the southeast on the RNF, runway 32, can be full stop. Richard County traffic.
This high barometric pressure day's got the dog food smell down. Holding it down. Get you another one. It's only 130. Winds are still calm. The other thing I'd like to point out is the very first time we came here, we had cross-country style airspeed, 100, 105, whatever.
Yeah.
You stayed in the pattern and you're getting ahead of the power curve early. Now you're in the downwind at like 80. There's a noticeable difference in how much time you have to get ahead of the airplane.
Yeah.
So, at least initially, when you're first starting out working on landings and stuff, don't enter the pattern at like 100. Go ahead and start working on airspeed way back there, like miles away.
I see.
Because feel how much time you have.
Yeah.
Like you got so much time
I can think.
to think about what you're about to do. But dude, when you're coming across country, the first attempt into the runway, you were doing 110. We couldn't even put flaps in
Yeah.
because of how fast we were going.
That's true.
So,
That's true.
overall airspeed will definitely buy you some time to think. Airplane feels stable and calm. Nothing's too wild. There you go, 500 feet a minute. Airspeed's bleeding off. Flaps are 1, looking for 45.
Hanson County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey, turning base runway 34, Hanson County. Hanson County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey, turning final runway 34, Hanson County. Always overshoot just a little bit.
Hanson County, cruise check 139 on a 9-mile final file list, 34 Hanson traffic.
Airspeed's good. Alright. Get a little lower for you round. And round out. Eyes up into the runway. Power to idle, or we're just going to keep flying. Hold it off, hold it off. Don't freeze up, don't freeze up. Fill the airplane. A lot of times people freeze. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Fly the airplane, right? Feel it. Put that, find the, is it where I want it? Is it where I want it? You know what I mean? Just keep flying it all the way to the runway. Don't just think you've set it and, and can forget it. Keep flying for those last 2 or 3 seconds.
Hanson County traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey, on the go, runway 34, Hanson County.
Throttle.
I think what we gotta do is set up some shock treatment. Every time I take my hand off it, you just push a button.
Nah, it'll eventually get there. You're just task saturated with other things, and then you're processing what you just did. And so, as you store that information away, cognitively saying, like once you get those things in their boxes and you compartmentalize all those steps, that's when the other things can rise to the occasion.
Right.
It's just a low priority in comparison to what else is going on.
Repetition, the mother of mastery. Oh, isn't that special?
Yeah. You want to go hit a few at Goose?
All right.
Take a look at it?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go back to our flight plan. Menu button, invert.
Sequay Andrew traffic.
There we go.
105.
I just flipped it, inverted it, that's all I did.
The landing, Sequay Andrew.
So the magenta arrow is where we're headed.
Lake Norman traffic, 172 Tango Quebec, inbound for runway 14 from the north. Lake Norman traffic.
Lake Norman traffic bad.
How are we looking on getting those trees down on both ends? Or at least
We
on
cut a few,
2-2. Oh, you did?
but the weather rolled in and it was like, so now I need to let it dry out a little just from a hazard standpoint. It's kind of slick on that hill and it's very steep.
Remember the days we were young, wild and free, basic getting sprung. We used to dance the night away, hang out the whole
I'm not used to seeing all this snow.
Yeah, the snow's hard. Everything's the same color.
Yeah.
But you're right there. This open snowy area with the pond, that's the golf course.
Oh, okay. Got it. All right, so we're going to come down and around downwind on 2-2.
Makes it hard to find the white hangers in the white snow.
Yeah.
There you go. Hang right, you're here.
Right here?
Yep. Runway's right there. Alright, pre-landing checklist. Fuel pump on?
All right. Fuel pump on. Landing lights on.
Extra full and rich.
Extra full and rich. Good here.
And fuel is on the fullest tank. We just switched to it a
Yes.
minute ago. Alright, let's pull that power back. Get the air nose up. Get that airspeed what we want. We're here at the end of the runway. And let them know you're left downwind for 2-2.
Goose Creek traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey. On a downwind, runway 22, Goose Creek.
Class 1.
Parkland area traffic.
Pitch some of that airspeed out of there. Hand on the throttle. Looking for 500 feet a minute. What you got?
Ooh. Not enough.
Yeah, a little bit less on the power. A little bit more nose up. We'll slow down and go down. And left turn.
Goose Creek traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey. Turning left base, runway 22, Goose Creek.
Alright, so I'll be with you on the controls. If you don't like what you got, just say your controls and I'll take them from you.
Alright.
If I don't like what you got, I'll say my controls. Don't get too slow, lower that nose. So we came out here pretty good. So go ahead and make your turn back toward the field a little. Start squaring up this pattern a little. We'll add a little power. 500 feet a minute is not going to be necessary when we come this far out. More like 300 or 400 feet a minute. Airspeed's fine. Add a little power for me. I like to use the trees as a guide. Go ahead, turn final.
Goose Creek traffic, Cherokee 33 Whiskey. Final, runway 22, Goose Creek.
And go ahead and keep turning left. We'll get back on that center line.
Yeah.
I would have saved the third, leave it now that you put it there, but I would have saved the third till we got closer.
Oh, I see.
Make it to the golf course. That's where I'm planning on dumping it if we lost our engine short final.
Okay.
Keep going left. Let's get back on that center line. Alright, so if you can see the grass, which is snowy, on this side of 2-2,
Yeah.
you're good.
Okay.
If you lose it behind the trees, I would have said you're a little low, right? This is a great altitude. I'd hold what you got. No reason to change anything. Coming in about 200, 300 feet a minute. Now, as we get close, we're going to see a lot of grass, and that's going to imply that we're high. So we're just using the tree height to the grass as somewhat of a pappy.
Okay. These trees over here.
The short ones,
That
yeah.
gets me in the,
yeah.
Alright. Now?
Almost. Alright, pull it back to idle. Lower that nose, let's drop it. Ground effect, eyes at the end of the runway. Put the dash on it. A little high, let it sink out a little. There you go. Not too high on the nose. Little right rudder.
Okay.
Stay on that center line. Got a lot less runway here. Retract the flaps. Yoke coming to your chest, get on those toe brakes. That's your short field landing technique.
Right.
So retract the flaps. Yoke coming to the chest, get on those toe brakes. If you want to put it at the pumps, you can. If you need to go down and turn around, that's fine too.
I think we got her here. Not too bad. I mean,
2 o'clock on the dot.
definitely learned some things.
Yeah, good work today, man.
Thank you. One thing is, I wasn't fighting with wind or worried about trying to correct in wind.